Blame Truth here, the Codfather himself, bringing you another video. We got some Black Ops 2 Plutonium gameplay for you here, but the gameplay is not going to be of much importance. I hope it's just a nice background for you. You guys ever feel like your work is just never done? Do you feel like your job is just never done, and no matter how much you do, it keeps piling up? You just got more and more to do, more and more to do, more and more to do. That's how I feel with this series, but not just the series, the fucking fan base. Look, not a lot of people have the balls to do this. I have the balls and then some to do this. I call out the Call of Duty fan base because in a lot of ways, they're just as bad as Activision and the shitty devs. And you could say like, wow, that's mean. I just play the game. Yeah, that's the problem. You play the game and you have blinders on. So I got some flack, a little bit of flack, about a month or two ago when the Nick Mercs thing happened because I didn't pick a side. My side's always been Activision scum. Whatever hurts their bottom line, I'm for. And it didn't really matter if I picked a side or not because I knew in a month or two, everyone would just forget all about it, pretty much. It's like it never happened, and there would be really no repercussions at all because people love to do this thing, normies love to do this thing, where they get really up in arms about something for about a month, and then they lose interest, and then they jump to the next thing to be outraged about. Rinse and repeat until they are dead in the grave! Am I lying there? Am I lying there? Tell me in the comments right now, am I lying about that? I don't think so. I don't think that's my perception of it. That is the way it is. I have no interest in joining your side, your virtuous side. I don't give a fuck! Because you clearly don't either. You forget about it in a month. Me, on the other hand, who's been talking about Call of Duty for the past 4 years and saying, hey, they need to get their act together now. Me. It's true. It's damn true. I have been preaching this for the past 4 years. Gradually, more people have got on board with what I'm saying, and they kind of see, you know, my videos are yes, they're to be entertaining, but they're also to promote change. I want Call of Duty to be good again. I've been playing the old Call of Duties like a lot of you, and it's reminded me of not only how good the games used to be, but how much better the community was. The community has been replaced by a bunch of social media addicted, just no discipline buffoons. Straight up. Oh, does that hurt your feelings? Well, you probably just got done doom scrolling for an hour after purchasing an anime skin in Modern Warfare Deuce. So I don't really give a shit if I offend you. In fact, you should be offended and you should be angry and you should be upset and then really take a step back and realize why you're upset. It's because what I'm saying is the truth. The truth hurts. But anyway, I've spent enough time talking about this. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. As you guys probably know by now, Nick Mercs and TimTheTatman, after the fact, were removed as bundles. They were the first ever like creator bundles, and Swag was rumored to be a bundle as well later on. Now, in my humble opinion, and a lot of people won't talk about this, I wouldn't have signed any sort of deal with these scumbags anyway at Activision Blizzard because their history is littered with controversy. Morally speaking, I cannot work with these people. I just can't. So I hope the money was good, but my respect for TimTheTatman and Nick Mercs and everybody else, Swag as well, went way down. There was sexual harassment in the workplace so bad that a woman actually lost her life due to this stuff. Something about, I mean, it's dark stuff. You can look it up. It's a lawsuit. I will never stop bringing this up because it's so disgusting, and the fact that, like, the Nick Mercs thing is the straw that broke the camel's back. Oh, but we're only going to get mad for a month. If you're, like, I hate this society. I do. I'm sorry if I sound like Joaquin Phoenix in The Joker, but is it not true that people just get up in arms about something for a month or two and then it's just forgotten about? They've moved on to the next thing they're angry about or whatever. Stick with something. Stick with something. Do better. What is wrong with you people? Anyway, sorry. I'm getting off track again, but the creator bundles came out. They were promptly removed after Nick Mercs said, hey, leave children out of this. A lot of people said, hey, this is not something to cancel Nick Mercs over. Some other people were saying, oh, there's some... They deduced a lot of stuff from that small little sentence. Was it stupid for Nick Mercs to sign with this woke-ass company and then say something anti-woke? Yes, it was. Was it shitty of everyone that signed with Activision? Because morally, they're bankrupt. Yes, it was. Am I telling lies at all here? Have I told a single lie so far? No, I have not. Sorry, the truth hurts. Let's get into the hypocrisy, though. So I saw this today, and I had to do my research, and I had to bring you guys this video. Modern Warzone says recently hip-hop artists Nicki Minaj and 21 Savage were rumored to be coming to Modern Warfare and Warzone as operators. Now the Call of Duty website has been updated with a Season 5 key that says reunite with a former enemy and celebrate 50 years of hip-hop history. Interestingly enough, they removed the 50 years of hip-hop history thing, I guess because it gives the surprise, quote-unquote, the surprise away. But I want to show you this. So they stopped the Nick Mercs thing, they stopped the creator bundles, and they axed the swag one as well because of a supposed controversial tweet, okay? And again, you can look all this stuff up and decide if you want to be offended at it or not. Either way, my stance on it is Activision scumbags. So whatever hurts them, I am for. That's the side I am on. So here's where it gets interesting. I actually looked up, did some research on Nicki Minaj and 21 Savage, just their controversies over the years. And I want you to tell me if there is a double standard or not. So Drake and 21 Savage came out with a collaborative album, Her Loss, and this album has been a constant source of controversy, not only because of trademark infringement issues, but also due to the subtle sexism sprinkled throughout the album. You might see that and be like, oh, well, that's not that bad. There's subtle sexism everywhere. How you doing, Barbie? What's up? But okay, maybe it's not that bad. Let's check out this. Many poke fun at the two rappers, and most notably of all was Shia Ben Abraham Joseph, that's a hell of a name, or more recognizably 21 Savage, who commented, "Y'all gay." On, it was, for context, it was two rappers in a picture, and he just said, "Y'all gay." So again, maybe not that bad, right? Nothing super bad, okay? But wait, there's more. 21 Savage issued an apology for controversial lyrics in his album I Was song, ASMR. The track features the lines, "We've been getting that Jewish money, everything is kosher." It offended people and he apologized for it. And then there was also something where he was like waving a gun around at a party. I mean, it's not stuff that's like super, super bad. Now, Nicki Minaj, there were so many controversies I've lost count, but I think because she's a woman, she gets a pass. However, we're going to just call this like I see it, and there's really no defending this one. Nicki Minaj's husband sentenced to a year in home confinement for failing to register as a sex offender. Okay, so she's married to a man who tried to R-word an underage girl. It's not her. It's not her though, right? Look at this. Yeah. Homophobic lyrics. Where's the actual rule book? That's what I want to know. Where's the actual rule book here? There is no rule book. It is hypocrisy. It is stupid. It is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. How anyone can support this company. Anyone that buys these bundles, I don't care if you like 21 Savage, I don't care if you like Nicki Minaj, do not buy these bundles. Here's a novel concept. All right? Realize that people are human beings and no one's perfect. Stop getting outraged over everything. Stop trying to cancel people who are more successful than you are. You cannot fool me. It is a power play. If you helped in getting Kanye West's Yeezys removed from stores or something because you whined on Twitter to Adidas, guess what? You're still working that McDonald's job and you're still a loser. You didn't do anything. Stop trying to rain on other people's parades. Let them say what they want. Let them make mistakes, whatever, and simply work harder to improve your own life. Get off your phone. Get off the social medias. Get off all this stuff. Stop. She didn't text you back, bro. That's your buddy sending you memes 50 times a day because he's unemployed. You know, put your phone down. She doesn't care about you. You know who does care about you, though? Your mama. Text her. That's the woman you should be texting. The fact of the matter is that people would rather bring others down than simply bring themselves up. They want people to fall to their level. I have seen it constantly. And look, I'm not saying this as someone who's been canceled for 15 years. I have kept my nose clean, man. And this isn't coming from a place of gratuitous success. I'm a Z-list celebrity at best. I've been recognized like 3 times ever in real life, and one of the times was at 3 a.m. at Walmart in the Michelina's frozen dinner aisle. Look, man, I practice what I preach, too. I can do better, too. But the one thing I have stayed consistent with, and this is why I hope you trust me, and I hope you know that I'm not trying to steer you down the wrong path here. I've stayed consistent with my criticisms of Call of Duty. For the past 4 years, since Modern Warfare 2019, I have been outspoken, whether it's the popular thing to do or not. It seems like the cool thing to do right now to hate on Call of Duty. Man, I've been hating on Call of Duty as far back as Modern Warfare 2, the original, because I wanted Infinity Ward and Robert Bowling to fix noob tubes and come out with that patch that was going to iron out a lot of the issues with Modern Warfare 2. However, Activision has been a scumbag for as long as I can remember, and they fired half of Infinity Ward, and Infinity Ward couldn't work on the game, and they couldn't talk about the game. It was a lawsuit happening, and I have been speaking out against their practices for a long, long time. But for the past 4 years especially, been hammering it home, and I hope we get I don't know. I hope we get some consistency. Are you going to remove Nicki Minaj's bundles because she's married to, Jeffrey Epstein #2 here? Probably not. Guys, I hope you enjoyed. Rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.
Need some parting advice?